Bitcoin is still holding above 88K, but with
is holding
Jerome
above
Powell
89K
speech after
tomorrow.
Jerome Powell spoke pretty dovishly. Are we going to see more downside, or can we start to rally up above 90K? Let's find out. Welcome back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 4:20 p.m. Eastern time, and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 89,172. We're gonna start off here with the weekly chart, and we can see that we're trying to hold above this 100 moving average. We can see that we have a lot of support here, and so far we're doing pretty good. This candle closes in the next 4 days and 3 hours. If we lose the 100 moving average, I could see this bear flag playing out and possibly taking us down to about 68K. As long as we can stay above the 100 moving average, we have a shot to go towards this 50 moving average, which is currently at $101,011. Now if we head over to the 3-day chart, we can see that the stochastics RSI are on the way down, but if we zoom in, I kind of see maybe we could get some type of curvature happening here. It's still a little bit early to tell. We are trying to see if we could get back above this 200 moving average at 90,878. We've been able to get above 90K a couple of times within this week, but we keep on getting rejected. This candle does close in the next 2 days and 3 hours. If we could do that, maybe we could do some type of inverted head and shoulder here. Maybe some type of a double bottom could happen here, and maybe we could fight our way back up to this 50 moving average that's at 100,319. Now on the daily chart, the stochastics have reset. We have some bullish divergence here on the stochastics RSI. The only thing is that I am seeing a head and shoulder pattern here. Left shoulder, head. This could be the right shoulder. This takes us down to about 78K. Now we are starting to get a little bullish on the stochastics. I would like the RSI to get above 50 here. Even if we get above the 21 moving average, which is at 91,395, this still could create a right shoulder. We would have to get above this 100 moving average with strength, and that's currently at 94,235 in order to negate this head and shoulder pattern. If we cannot do that, this could still end up playing out eventually. Quick heads up before we continue, I'm about to release the Flex Candle Beginner course where I break down how to read candles, structure, indicators, and actually plan trades the right way. If you're interested, email me at flexcandle2025@gmail.com and just write, "I want the course." Anyone who emails me before the launch will get a 50% discount when it drops in the next week or two. We take a look at the 22-hour chart. Stochastics are starting to get toppy. We're fighting to get above the 21 moving average. We haven't been able to do that. On the 10-hour chart here, stochastics also starting to get a little toppy. Now, I was telling you guys yesterday, this could possibly be the beginning of an inverted head and shoulder, which would be here, the left shoulder, the head. And I was telling you guys, if we could make it back to the 50 moving average or above and then get rejected, we could start creating the right shoulder. So far that has happened. We did get rejected off the 200 moving average, which is at 90,830, which is bearish. But if we are creating this right shoulder, then eventually we could blast up. Now the stochastics RSI are a little toppy here. Let's see if on the RSI we could hold above 50, and let's start anticipating this. Let's see if it ends up happening. I'm gonna start drawing here the left shoulder. This is the head, and now let's see if we could start creating a right shoulder here. Now again, this is not guaranteed. The right shoulder has not formed, but we're trying to see if we can anticipate it. And if that does happen, we could make it back up to 94,773. So let's see if that ends up happening here. That would get us back above the 200 moving average. That will get us back inside of this bear flag, which we're currently below it. And it'll get us to the top of this bear flag, maybe even breaking out of the bear flag as well. So let's see if this ends up happening in the next couple of days. If we take a look at the 1-hour chart, the stochastics are on the way down. They look to start resetting here. The RSI looks like it wants to turn over. We did manage to get above the 200 and the 21 moving average. We're currently losing it. Now this looks a little iffy because this could end up becoming a head and shoulder pattern, left shoulder, head. And then if we can't get above this head here, above this $90,600 resistance, we could end up making a right shoulder, and then this could bring us back down possibly to around 87K. On the 15-minute chart, we're holding above the 200 moving average. If we could stay above this 200 moving average, then we do have a shot. We have a possible double bottom here if we could stay above this 200 moving average. Now, if this is a double bottom, this measure move could take us to about 91,895. So that's also a possibility. So there's certain things that are showing that maybe we could make a move up to about 91, even to about 94K, even if we end up getting it rejected longer term. We just really do need to make sure that we stay above this 200 moving average. If we lose this, it could spell trouble. This could also be some type of head and shoulder pattern. Right here could be a head and shoulder pattern. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. This, like I said, brings us down possibly to about 88K or below. This could be some type of left shoulder, head, and then this is like a close together right shoulder. This could also bring us down to about 87K and change. So it's not all bullish. I could see both things happening, us going up, us coming down, but right now I'm anticipating some type of a move up. I told you guys a couple of days ago I see us going to about 90K. We did do that, and I'm starting to see that maybe if we could break the 90K resistance and hold it, we could make our move again towards that 94K resistance. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.